I do have another little vlog, which actually is a response to one of Squeak Bolter's videos. Sorry for the delay in the response. It's about 3 weeks ago, and he put up just discussing about road rage, basically. And I really do think it's a maturity thing in general. Like, I know I was a lot worse when I was younger. Didn't really think of the consequences. Was the bravest person in the world. I'd approach anybody and tell them what an asshole they were. These days you don't know what they're going to pull. So that's one reason to try and keep it under control. But the other reason really is to be safe and to promote a kind of a responsibility and a care for all other road users, I think. Like, for instance, I was coming along here and there's a driveway down here, and I see a car coming out, and I think he's going to come. Why not just back off, wave him out, let him come out, and there's no question about him coming out at the last minute because he hasn't seen me. He sees me wave him out, he pulls out, he feels good, I feel good, everybody feels good, and it kind of spreads from there. So he's quite possibly going to wave out the next person he sees waiting to come out of a junction. And you're kind of spreading that attitude rather than spreading the attitude of, you know, you're all assholes and being the kind of unofficial police of other drivers, which is really tempting to be. There are so many bad drivers and bad examples out there. So really it's a bit of a maturity thing. It's a bit of a, you know, common sense means not to really get yourself all het up while you're riding a motorbike in particular. But the other thing about it, which somebody else did mention, is you get an argument with another road user and they will use their car as a weapon. So you put a car against a motorbike in a fight, it's pretty obvious who's going to win every time. And it's not going to be the motorbike. But it also it reminded me of when I was a bit younger, probably about 30, and a pretty bad example of road rage that I could have really escalated. And I did what I thought was quite a clever thing at the time. It's probably not advisable, but anyway. I was driving my car in Glebe in Sydney, and I was coming out of a little side street, turning left onto more of a major road, but about 20 yards away was a set of lights which were red. I looked to my right, I saw a car about 150 yards away. So I thought I'll just pop out here and sit at the red light. So I did, and the car that was 150 yards away, this was a woman driver. She just sat on her horn for the whole 150 yards. Beep, 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 beep. Then pulled up right behind me, like 2 inches from my bumper, and sounded the horn several more times. So, you know, I could feel the red mist coming down. I thought, hang on, be smart about this. So I waited calmly while she kept blasting her horn. Don't you come out now over there. Thank you for not killing me. I waited, so she sat there blasting her horn, really indignant that I should pull out and stop at the lights 150 yards in front of her and impede her progress by 10 feet. And I waited till the lights changed green, turned the engine off, put the handbrake on, got out, walked back to her car. She was of course trapped because she'd stopped so close to me she couldn't drive around me and go through the lights. So she was even more furious, and I tapped on her window and said, "Excuse me," and she scowled at me around the window down there. I said, "Look, would you mind popping your bonnet open, please?" And she said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, I've got this overwhelming desire to rip your horn out and jam it up your ass." And she put the window back up and locked all the doors, and she was terrified of this nasty man. And I went back to my car, got in it, started it up, drove through the lights just as they changed back to red. So she was left there. And I must say, it was very satisfying. I mean, possibly it's not the advisable action, but I got a real good laugh out of it. And quite some satisfaction. So anyway, essentially, yeah, road rage, not a good idea. It's, yeah, sometimes you can get away with it, sometimes you can tell an arsehole they're a real arsehole. But there's a lot of danger in it, particularly for motorbikes. So I'm talking to myself here too. Let's try and keep a lid on it. Thanks for that, folks. Captain Cranky out.